Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, the Boeing 737 MAX is ready for its first flight. The SAM aircraft design is now owned by Zenith and Zenair. Sikorsky is staying in Stratford. I'm Brianne Cross. It's January 27th, 2016, and this is Airborne Unlimited. Boeing sent out a tweet late last week with news that the industry has been waiting to hear. The tweet read, quote, "We're proud to announce first flight of the 737 MAX is set for January 29th, pending weather and other factors." In a later Twitter posting, Boeing confirmed the planned date and added that it's set for 10 a.m. Pacific time. Boeing rolled out the re-engined version of its single-aisle workhorse jetliner on December 8th. Last week, the freshly painted 737 MAX-8, named the Spirit of Renton, was revealed to employees in a special teal version of the Boeing livery. The second and third 737 MAX-8 flight test airplanes are currently in final assembly, and the fourth and final is in sub-assembly. Boeing says the 737 MAX remains on track for its first delivery to launch customer Southwest Airlines in the third quarter of 2017. Here's some news that got the buzz going in the kit-built airplane industry. SAM aircraft assets have been acquired by the owners and operators of the U.S.-based Zenith Aircraft Company and the Canadian-based Zenair. Founded in 2009 in Quebec, Canada, SAM aircraft was developed as a modern, low-wing, all-metal tandem two-seater that could meet the light sport aircraft definition. The SAM aircraft design presents a rare balance between retro styling and modern engineering and was inspired by the legendary trainers of the golden age of aviation. Several variants of the design were being developed for different load configurations and performance characteristics. Zenair's Matt Hines said, quote, "Zenair engineers are currently performing a thorough review of the SAM aircraft design." Zenith Aircraft Sebastian Hines added, quote, "The SAM aircraft design is a distinctive and fun airplane and will be a welcome addition to the Zenith line of kit aircraft." Once the engineering review and market research has been completed, a major announcement about the SAM aircraft design and production will be forthcoming. After the break, rumors of Sikorsky leaving Stratford are squashed.
Redbird is quickly becoming the industry standard for flight training. Since Redbird introduced its revolutionary FMX in 2007, colleges, universities, and flight training operations around the world have integrated Redbird products into their curriculum. It's time to discover what Redbird can do for you. Join the migration.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Based on the popular Sling 2 LSA, the Sling 4 was designed to be the most practical and desirable lightweight four-place experimental aircraft on the market. Find out more about this 115 horsepower turbocharged airplane at airplanefactory.com.
Welcome back. If you would like to be a supporter of Airborne Unlimited, send an email to jim@aero-news.net. It's been reported that Sikorsky aircraft will be staying put in Stratford, Connecticut, despite rumors that the helicopter manufacturer might be pulling up stakes. Rumors and speculation began to circulate when Sikorsky was bought by Lockheed Martin last year. Later, when GE announced it planned to move its operations from Fairfield to Boston, Massachusetts, the speculation intensified. The Stratford Star reports that company spokesman Paul Jackson said that the company is not going anywhere. It's reported Jackson said in an email to the newspaper, quote, "We said on day one as a Lockheed Martin company, we say it again today, we are not leaving Stratford." With some 2,000 Aero-TV programs webcast to cyberspace, sometimes it can be fun to look back and enjoy some of the places we've seen, the flyers we've met, and the planes we've flown. Here's a look at one of our favorite Aero-TV classic episodes.
And I guess sitting in front of the airplane and hearing the stories from other people, the World War II pilots who learned to fly in a Stearman.
EAA AirVenture is larger than life, but it's made up of thousands of stories from individuals who simply love owning and working on special airplanes. You'll meet the McMonans and their beautiful Boeing steermen. Search A Lifetime of Home Building on Aero-TV's news channel. After these messages, NASA remembers those lost in the quest for spaceflight.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Concorde's recombinant gas RG series sealed battery technology produces a high-performance battery with the advantages of being pre-tested and fully charged at the factory. Find out more about Concorde's entire line of batteries at www.concordebattery.com. Concorde, the heart of your aircraft.
Since 2001, MGL Avionics has produced avionics for experimental and light sport aircraft. The flagship product is the IEFIS, a comprehensive next-generation flight, engine, and navigation instrument designed to meet the demands of the modern pilot. See more at www.mglavionics.com.
Welcome back. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. NASA will pay tribute to the crews of Apollo 1 and Space Shuttles Challenger and Columbia, as well as other NASA colleagues during the agency's Days of Remembrance on Thursday, January 28th. This is the 30th anniversary of the Challenger accident. Airbus Helicopters continues to advance in the civil market. During 2015, Airbus Helicopters delivered 395 rotorcraft from the company's civil, parapublic, and military product lines, strengthening its position on the civil and parapublic market while maintaining its military market. A video released by SpaceX documents a test conducted last month of the hovering capabilities of its Dragon V2 capsule. SpaceX says their Dragon 2, powered by 8 Super Draco engines, executed a perfect propulsive hover test at the company's development facility in McGregor, Texas. Boeing and U.S. Air Force aircrews have successfully completed the KC-46A tanker's first refueling flight in the skies above Washington state. The aircraft smoothly offloaded 1,600 pounds of fuel to an F-16 fighter aircraft flying at 20,000 feet. Kansas Transportation Secretary Mike King has named Dennis O'Connor the state's interim director of aviation. O'Connor has been with the Kansas Department of Transportation since 2014 and is an instrument-rated commercial pilot and flight instructor. A search for a permanent director continues. Well, that's the trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. Boeing has announced the company plans to lower the production rate on the 747-8 program to match supply with near-term demand in the cargo market. Boeing's Ray Conner said in part, quote, "Global air passenger traffic growth and airplane demand remain strong, but the air cargo market recovery that began in late 2013 has stalled in recent months and slowed demand for the 747-8 freighter." In September 2016, the 747-8 program's production will decline from 1 airplane per month to 0.5 per month. The company previously announced that the rate would drop from 1.3 per month to 1 per month in March 2016. According to the Air Transport Association, the most recent air transport industry data show that air freight volumes contracted in November declined by 1.2% compared to the same time a year ago. Well, that's our program for today. Remember to get comprehensive real-time 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is streamed daily Monday through Friday with additional breaking news bulletins for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. Please join us and a growing roster of over 100 outstanding industry associations and organizations every weekday for the best in aviation and aerospace news from the staff of the Aero-News Network, the aviation world's most comprehensive news and information resource.